Hi, 5th grade. So we are going to be jumping to Module 11, Lesson 1. We're not going to do the last lesson for Module 10. We're going to skip ahead and go right to Lesson 1 or Module 11. Okay? So we're going to be relating multiplication and division of fractions. So after this lesson, you should be able to divide a whole number by a unit fraction or a unit fraction by a whole number using a related multiplication equation. So Josiah buys 6 packages of ground beef. How many 1/4 pound hamburgers can Josiah make from the 6 packages? So we can see that each package has 1 pound in it. And he wants to know how many 1/4 pound hamburgers he can make. So that means we're going to have to split each pound into fourths. Okay? And we can see that this says a classmate began solving this problem by using the visual fraction model. So let's complete this fraction model. So we're going to need 6 of these. So there's already 1. So we're going to need 5 more. All right, so we can see that each package of meat can be broken up into 4 patties, right? 4 1/4 pound hamburgers. So how many total 1/4 pound hamburgers do we have here? We have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So he can make 24 1/4 pound hamburgers. Because we took each pound, broke it into fourths, because that's how you would get your 1/4 pound, right? And then there are 24 of them. So basically we are doing 6 times 1/4. So that's going to equal, remember, 6 times 4, 24 patties. Okay? So let's go to the next page. Josiah has 3 pounds of potato salad for his cookout. He divides the potato salad into 1/4 pound servings. How many 1/4 pound servings does Josiah have? So he has 3 pounds total, and he divides it into 1/4 pound servings. So if he's dividing it into 1/4 pound servings, it's going to be 3 divided by 1/4. Okay, so we have 3 pounds broken up into fourths. So he has how many servings? He has 12 1/4 pound servings. Okay, as long as your top number is a 1, basically you're going to be multiplying your whole number by the 4. Remember, we do the inverse, right? You're going to do 3 times 4 over 1, which is basically 3 times 4. And that's going to give you your total. Okay? We don't need to write our sentences out, because that's pretty much what we just did, right? Is what you would be writing sentences for. At Josiah's cookout, 4 friends share 1/3 of a watermelon equally. What fraction of the whole watermelon does each friend get? So this time, you're having 1 watermelon, and 4 of the friends are sharing, 1/3 of it. So this time, it's going to be 1/3 divided by 4. So remember when we did those, 1/3 divided by 4, right? Here's your whole watermelon. It's in thirds. So each friend, or it's in thirds because this is the part they're going to share. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be just like you're making the whole thing into thirds and then into fourths. So each person is going to get 1/12. This is like saying 1/3 times 1/4 equals 1/12. So when your whole number is first, you are going to have a whole number answer. When your fraction is first, you're going to have a fraction answer. And you have to figure out what you're doing. This had 3 wholes. This has 1/3 of the whole. And that's how you're going to know which way you have to write your equation. So each friend is going to get 1/12 of the watermelon. Okay? So let's check for understanding. So the biggest thing is going to be to figure out which way do I need to write my problem. What kind of a problem am I getting? Am I having people sharing part of a whole, or am I having a whole being broken up into parts? Those are the 2 ways you're going to have to look at these problems. So represent the situation with a visual model, then write a division equation and a related multiplication equation. So Josiah serves 1/2 pound of macaroni salad equally to 6 guests. So we have 1/2 pound being shared by 6 people. So we have a part of something being shared by a number of people. So we have our potato salad, or macaroni salad, in half. And the 6 guests are sharing this part of it. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this would have to be broken up into 6. And each person gets one part of it. So that would be 1/12. And we know this because 1/2 divided by 6 equals 1/12. And to write the multiplication equation, it would be 1/2 times, you do the inverse of your whole number, 1/6 equals 1/12. So instead of drawing a picture, you could just do this to find your answer. All right, so on your own, if you want to do this independently, you can, or stay with me and we'll do it together. The container of milk is divided equally into 8 glasses. How much milk should be poured into each glass? So we have 1/2 gallon of milk and we want to divide it into 8 glasses. So 1/2 gallon divided into 8 equals, so what's our multiplication equation? It would be 1/2 times 1/8. Remember, you do the inverse when you're multiplying, and that equals 1/16 of a gallon. Okay, remember, you just have to do the inverse when you have your fraction first. Okay, actually you have to do the inverse regardless. It just depends on what number is first. Okay, so now we have our whole number first divided by a fraction. So this would be 8 times, we do the inverse of our fraction. So 8 times, you're always going to do the inverse of the second number. So this would be 8 times 12, which equals 96. Again, whole number is first, times our fraction gets inversed, equals 32. This time the fraction is first. So that means we have to turn our whole number into a fraction. 1/10 times 1/3 equals 1/30. Whole numbers first, so I'm going to turn my fraction into a whole number. I'm going to inverse it, which equals 30. fraction is first, so I have to make my whole number a fraction. 1/30. My fraction is first, so I make my whole number a fraction. 1/63. Okay? Make sure you are paying attention to whether your whole number is first or your fraction is first. That's going to tell you. It's always the second number that you're going to just do the inverse of when you're multiplying. Okay? We are going to skip number 9 and we're going to go right to number 10. 4 friends divide half of an apple pie equally. What fraction of the pie does each friend get? So you have half of an apple pie being divided by 4 friends. So you are going to now take, and to multiply, we're going to keep the number that's first, change our symbol to multiply, and change this now to a fraction. 1/8 of the apple pie. So please, please, please make sure you are paying attention to which direction you need to be switching your fractions. So you are going to do 11.1 for independent work. Alrighty, I will see you soon. Bye.